Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Bingo! We picked up a whole bunch more base tokens at the same time. I think we leveled up either during that or before that. I can't exactly remember where. The Stark suit from Spider-Man Homecoming that actually unlocks a suit ability that I really enjoy, Spider Bro. It's kind of like the Spider Drone that you can release as one of your gadgets, but it's just so much more effective. Really good if you're getting swamped by enemies, of just distracting them, just giving you some time to catch your breath. It's a real good ability. Increase the rate focus generates. I do want to get that, but we can't get that one for quite a bit later. Challenge tokens won't be a thing for quite some time just yet. Is there anything I can upgrade? Nope, nope, nope. And we've got the 1 skill point, but I'm going to save that for now because I want to put one into last stand, so I need 2 skill points for that. So, okie dokie. With that being said and done, we have a side mission there, Spider-Man PI, and we have so much more of New York to clear up here. So we've got plenty to do, plenty on the agenda. So let's get cracking. Luckily, these landmark tokens don't really take that long to do. I'm not sure if I'll do all of them necessarily now, but these ones are on our way, so I might as well get them done while we're en route. But we have got some time before we need to head to the Fisk Center. There is nothing telling us we have to go there right this very second. So the one thing I definitely at least want to get done now, if we do anything at all, is get the rest of Fisk's warehouses and bases taken down. Oh, that wasn't exactly the most the most angelic of us. It's alright, nobody was around, nobody saw it.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Well, if you need help, then help is what you shall get.
You be swinging or something?
I've just come down to help someone. What's with the attitude? Also, I took a picture of Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum earlier, and normally Spider-Man says something about it being very strange in there, but I was too busy listening to JJ spout off at the mouth. But what can I do for you, young lady? Wow, I just really sounded old then.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband, Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on. Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find him.
Okie pokey, detox center it is. I thought I was getting in the middle of a lover's quiff then. That's the last thing that we really wanted. Spider-Man's a lot of things, but as we found out with MJ, he is not a matchmaker. Far from it.
That's Rodrigo. He's She's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I? If that picture is out, my life's over.
Give me the plans and it won't.
Just what I needed.
Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this. And I leaked the photo.
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch.
I suppose I should have really been listening to what those two were talking about, not Spider-Man and Carmen, like the Rodriguez and the mystery lady. But I was too busy listening to that guy trying to advertise Jimmy's Pizza in the background.
A victim or an accomplice? I need a photo. No perches with a good angle on this new guy. Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Right here, and as I said previously, L2 to aim, R2 to zip.
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo,
Gotcha.
he fell in line.
Rodrigo always was a sucker. Boss will be happy. Let's see the plans. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta catch my train. Don't want to keep the boss with me. It's gonna be our biggest score yet.
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Need to get close, but not too close. I've never actually jumped down in front of this guy to find out if you can get too close, but I'm not really up for trying to find out right now.
Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
And away she goes.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like you knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out.
When you're trying to do following missions like this, if you tend to find that you web swing too quickly and you're always getting ahead of the target, try just not jumping when you let go of your web swing, and try like letting your web swing go for the full like length of how far you'll go, and it just slows you down. Because if you web swing without pressing X at the end, you actually swing really slowly.
End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit and wait for him to get out.
So if you find you're catching up to it too quick, just don't jump off your web swing at the end.
He's heading for that office building.
Alright, let's see which floor he gets off of, and then we'll go in for a closer look. Ding dong! Next floor, attempted robbery and prison sentence.
I got the plans, boss.
Good. Review the schedule of tomorrow. I put our hires on the whiteboard. Mark their positions on the map.
I do find this a bit weird that they don't see me on the outside of the window here, but hey ho, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Tired, don't mean to drive. It's practically a kid.
My brother's kid. Can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our safe truck. All right, Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's roll.
They're on the move.
Nico and Roman? Are we in GTA 4 now or something?
I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
It's going to turn out they're only going bowling. boys, it's time I need to talk to a man about a spider. Stop the front car, and then that should stop the car from behind from going anywhere.
What the hell? Spider-Man?
In the flesh! Hi, I just wanted to see if you wanted to go bowling. It's your cousin, Spider-Man! Alley-oop! Please let the car behind me stop! Please let the car behind me stop! Oh! That was almost murder. I wonder if this other criminal feels inferior that I just completely ignored him and beat up the other guy. Don't worry, I've got fists and kicks for you too.
I love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Haha, see what you did there, although I'm sure Deshaun actually has a gun, but... Look at that, leveling up all over the place. Someone down here is listening to really loud music. But, anyway, we've finally got those 2 available points we wanted, so I can put it into last stand to slow time, giving us a chance to do that perfect dodge. Ooh, and we've unlocked the concussive blast. Well, I always found this weird. You get the concussive blast here, but you can't actually unlock it until you get the challenge token, which isn't until much later on. So unless you've just blasted through the main story and you only just got to level 10 when you already have the challenge tokens unlocked, I thought it was a bit of an early time to unlock this. But this is a gadget I didn't really see much use in until I played around with some of my other gadgets. Because something I didn't think of the first time I played this, but when I started playing around a bit more, is you don't have to use the gadgets on their own. These gadgets work very well in tandem, very well together. And I'll show you some combinations later when I have some more gadgets unlocked. But you don't just have to web enemies or impact web enemies or use your spider drone. You can use them together. And using this concussive blast, I found is very good when you already have enemies webbed up. But as I say, I'll show you that a little bit later when we're able to unlock it. Impact web and knockback range. Good. So I can just knock them further back, stick them to walls even when they're further away. It's increased the gadget shot capacity. Nothing I can do there, and I can't unlock that just yet. Okay, what new gadgets do we have here? Reflective lens reduces the effect of flashbangs and stun grenades. Web attacks generate more focus. This one I definitely want, but I need some more crime tokens for that, and I need some research tokens, which we don't actually have access to yet. So nothing we can really do there. Oh man, we are really far up the map. This is much further than we wanted to be. So let's go. Let's unlock this surveillance tower, and then we can swing down, get that last landmark on the way, and then we'll head up and do some of these other surveillance towers, get the backpacks, all that sort of jazz. And I didn't actually highlight it. That would probably come in handy. I'm honestly surprised we haven't come across more crimes. It seems like earlier we couldn't go 10 feet without there being a crime suddenly popping up in front of us. Oh, I was going to go activate that tower, but this one is literally right in front of us, or beside us. So let's go get this one done.
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up.
There we go. More of the city is our playground. And just in case there's anyone who's kind of worried about the slow pace of this game, because obviously it is trucking along, we're doing a lot of the side stuff first. As I said, I'm doing this side stuff now, so the game will move quicker later on. So if you're worried that the game's moving at a slow pace, just trust me, this is only for the start of the game. This is just so we can get this sort of stuff done and dusted and out the way. And it's so when the story really gets kicking later, we don't have to slow down and do all of these distractions.
Attention unit. Witness report of an assault in progress.
Why do these crimes always happen when I find a backpack?
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
It seems like crimes always happen when I pick up a backpack, and as soon as I pick up the backpack, it means the crime disappears. It's honestly quite confusing, quite frustrating.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
Well, looks like JJJ is on another one. And I was going to say, it seems like every time I pick up a backpack, a crime happens right as I get to the backpack. It used to be in all my past playthroughs that every time I got to a quest location, J. Jonah Jameson would spout out one of his podcasts just as I'm about to go do something. And but it seems to be replaced by crimes. And then just as I had that thought, guess who decided to spout out some more crimes? Spout out some more of his stuff. This right here is another Fisk hideout.
I've got eyes on a Fisk Construction site, and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
They think the boss can't run things from inside?
Right not to.
If what I hear is true, pretty soon Osborn's gonna wish he remembered he was friends with him.
Keep an eye out for Spider-Man. That guy's a pain in the ass. Why is he?
Did that guy just ask why Spider-Man does this? Well, clearly someone needs a speech in power and responsibility and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, this one might not have been on the map because we haven't unlocked that this particular area yet, but I know I definitely see a Fisk hideout when there's one right in front of me. Right, 3 guys there, 2 guys over there.
Echo 3, no response. Someone check on him.
Or be knocked unconscious. Both good options.
Really didn't see that coming.
Rightio, so let's get throwing some objects because there are 10 objects that are just designed to hit you guys. Oh, in the face. Okay, wow, okay. One of those objects was not your fist, by the way. I think you completely misconstrued what I was getting at. Ha! Nice, your own bombs count as objects. Oh, where did that guy go? I didn't realize I still had the impact webbing activated. I just shot that guy into the stratosphere.
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Oh, it's nice to see that we've got more in our focus bar now. More finishers, more health, more better. Right, we need more objects. Here we go. Oh, thank you. It's like you heard my cries. Rightio, what else do we have here? Whoa! I heard that in the distance.
Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Oh, the bullets just got me. There goes my combo, and it's all because of this jerk.
Taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
We can't let him win.
Rightio, one more object, and here we go.
Eat that.
How about you eat it? How about that? You know what they say about glass houses and all that?
Why won't you die?
10 more of them. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
I was going to say, how about a web blossom, but there's honestly just not that many enemies around me deserving of it yet.
Duck and cover.
Wow, where'd everyone go? Oh, there we are. You just can't catch up.
Regret that.
Reinforcements. Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quit, and I'm all out of quips.
No, that's good, because I've got plenty where those came from.
Got something for you.
Yeah. He said, don't. Oh, my lord. I was going to say, don't let him win. I don't think anybody was letting me win, but now I'm starting to have second thoughts because they just laid the smack down on me then. Oh, God! Right, let's take that gun away from you. I've had enough of being shot in the back. Right, that's you down. Oh, God, he picked his gun up again. No take-backsies.
Get it off. Fire in the hole.
Oh! What a finish! Knocks him on his own grenade.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Nah, I don't know. Been in 1 or 2 long-distance relationships myself, and the last one seemed to work out very well for me. Oh, that's probably because we bridged the long-distance gap. But anyway, enough of me divulging my personal life to hundreds and possibly thousands of people on the internet. Let's just keep on clearing up New York, and we have some backpacks to be getting. More little dishes and insights into Spidey's life. Yeah, I can't remember if I finished my thought earlier, but yeah, if you are worried about just like the pacing of the game, the fact there's so many things you got to go around and collect, and you really just want to find out what's going on in the main story, it's like, don't worry, as I said, I'm doing this so later on we can just get on with the story and we don't have to worry about all this sort of stuff. It's I'm very much aware of how much it slows the game down. Obviously, I record this before I've uploaded first.
I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
J. Jonah Jameson likes to refuse packages, does he? Giggity. Anyway, let's have a look at the collection. We got 2 backpacks there.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
Well, look at that. One thing balances out the other.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Maybe some kind of company. Maybe an industry. Maybe a Parker industry. Dun dun dun. Yeah, as I was saying, if anyone is worried about the pacing, I'll quickly finish my thought before I get cut off again. But I'm doing this just so later on we can just get on with the story and it can be so much more fast-paced and there'll be no hanging around. Plus, this is all part of the game, so...
Muggers, gotta jump in. Who wants a picture?
Quite literally. Ah, looks like there's nothing we have to do here, so just beat down Central. Whoa! What am I doing beating these guys up like the old-fashioned way? No, don't think I forgot about you over there. Perfect.
And no more muggers. Oh, I love a happy ending.
Thanks. I hoped if I just kept him talking, someone would come along.
Oh, yeah, lucky you're in New York. Superheroes afoot. You can't go 10 centimeters without another super jumping down your throat. Well, at least you normally can't anyway. It seems like right now Spider-Man's the only one who's actually on the clock right now.
Ooh, love that shot.
Oh, look at that. We've got 2 Deadpool references in a row. Fogwell's Gym and then Josie's Bar. What do we have down behind door number 10,000?
Masked up piece.
Ah, Alias Investigations. That's Jessica Jones' one right there. Ah, such an alluring sign.
Following an accident. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured.
Oh, speaking of people being injured, I think I just landed on one of the victims.
I've got you. Stay calm.
Alright, let's get you out of here. Don't think I forgot about you, buddy boy.
Everyone's safe. I should let fire and rescue do their jobs.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome, and that's why you always help out with the crimes when you can, because sometimes it's a crime, and sometimes it's 2 people that are about to go kaboom next to a van.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive.
Yeah, it must be back in the early days, because these days you seem to be able to dodge bullets as if they're nothing. Must have been when you were still but a wee rookie.
Good shot.
Oh, look at that. I was getting confused then. I thought it was a backpack I was picking up.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
You sure about that? Because it still looks like your surveillance towers are offline to me.
Any available units, 1182 along northbound.
Radio, I wanted that unlocked. Oh man, what, all the way back there? I was like, I swear I was just over there. Kind of makes me wonder what he was doing at all these places.
Would you look at that? Half
when Spider Cop's on the job. Come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around. Someday.